Welcome to the Notorious DID. I am once again Lara, and I'm here to speak to you about a few things that you may or may not know or may or may not be able to do. I am the protector of the unit, or the community, or whatever pretty little words you want to put for it. I am the one who is the go-to, no matter if they dislike that or not, to make the decisions and to protect us, our environment, family, friends, etc. So, what's the topic today? The topic today is going to be something that I am able to do. None of the rest of us are. If you're familiar with our vlog, then you have listened to Valprey, who has the ability to switch us out. I don't know if that will, but she's able to switch us out. However, the amount of length of time may or may not be. I have the ability to get rid of us. Yes, that's right. Should I deem someone is a problem to our system, our community, and they need to be ousted or gotten rid of, I, of course, as the bad guy of the unit, am the one who is the go-to who will have to take care of that matter. Meaning, I have the ability to extinguish an altar. What does extinguish mean? It's a beautiful, cute little word for kill. I can kill or extinguish, which is a nicer word for the masses to be comfortable with. I can extinguish an altar that is demonstrating extreme issues for the rest of us. This has taken place only 4 times. We currently have 48 in the system, one of those being brand spanking new and of a different dialect. I'm guessing because we got into and interested in Korean music, drama, and culture. A Korean altar has emerged. Do not know her name or anything like that. But currently we have 48 because 4 of those have been extinguished. They were deemed an issue. One was Sasha, who was an issue to us because of her mild-mannered and lack of ability. She had popped up several times, and that was going to be a problem for us. We cannot have somebody in charge that cannot make decisions, that cannot do what needs to be done, especially not on a regular basis. So that was becoming a serious issue, and our communication with other people through Sasha was an issue. So Sasha no longer exists. It was necessary at the time, and it was necessary overall. Gabriel would be another that was extinguished due to the fact that he had other opinions and ideas that were not going to work with the rest of us. If there's no harmony within the function, even though we're very dysfunctional, don't get me wrong, and nobody hardly likes me at all, which I don't give a fuck. But he was also extinguished. Domino was a party girl. Domino was going to get us into a physical situation with somebody if we did not get rid of her, because she was quite the flirt, quite the suggestive, and was dangerous to our stability and our environment. So Domino had to go. The fourth party would be probably the worst of the four. Her name was Alex, and Alex was interested in alcohol, interested in drugs, interested in things that we do not need to participate in, and also very addicted to, at the time, a very toxic individual that was in our lives, an ex that was bringing us, our household, and our environment down to the ground, and almost burning it to the ground because of his stupidity. So he inadvertently went through getting rid of her. She was the one who I would make a decision and I would get him out of our lives. And the next thing you know, he would be back again. And I do not appreciate anybody messing up the plans or changing what I have put in place for stupid reasons. Supposed love. It was not love. It was infatuation. It was a sickness. There were a lot of components involved, alcohol, drugs. When you put those two into anything, it becomes an issue. And she had to go. So Alex no longer exists either. There have been times when I questioned about someone else existing, but nothing has been done. And the only time I've had it not work was once. And I am unsure and unclear as to why it didn't work. But it is what it is, and you accept it and you move on. So there it is. As the protector, I have the ability to extinguish and alter should I deem they are a problem in our world and our life. As it stands, I don't necessarily find that's a problem with anybody else. There's probably one or two that I would not be able to extinguish, but I don't know. And I don't care to find out, because if they bother me or make me uncomfortable, then that means they're pretty bad. Does this mean that the stereotypical nonsense of D.I.D. is in play? No. Let's face it. An altar, well, it's unknown specifically what an altar is. But outside of the body extinguishing, no. Nope, not doing that. Are we going around homicidal and being a maniac? No. Are we dangerous to others? No. Are we, well, some of us are nice and explicit to others and make sure that our point is taken across and we don't bother with lame-ass bullshit. But there are some of us that even within our community, they just had to go. If it involves the life of ourselves or those around us, it has to be taken into consideration, because you can't run from yourself, can you? Even if the other party within you is a different alter. So if you want to have a life that has some form of balance, then those four parties had to go. they were creating imbalance and they were creating problems. And if Alex had still existed today, we probably would not, period. Because she had no ability to think properly or go for anything that is good for us. So there it is. This may be something new to you. This may be something that's not new to you. But usually each alter has their own abilities, has their own languages and times, and some of us have specific abilities that can help us. Thank you for watching the Notorious DID. I hope you have maybe learned something, or if you have further questions, like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will do what I can to answer your questions to the best of my ability and understanding. Thank you for following our vlog, and have an excellent day.